There we go. Everything updated. Well, either way, Skull, take it easy and please rest well.
Yeah, again, standing for too long. Sometimes sitting for too long can cause it. It's why I'm mostly lying down throughout the entire day with my legs elevated.
It does help a lot.
And yeah,
Yep.
some can work while they have this, and theirs is not as bad, but some cannot.
Like you.
Yeah, mine's gone so bad that I cannot.
Yep. Anyway,
Whoops. I do gotta do.
I'm here with
I gotta do.
well, I'm here on the breakers, and that my levels have clearly changed because Will and I have been actively acting on Dragon Ball Breakers for like the past few days, getting me to 3 more levels, and then I could buy up to all the way to Farmer. I don't think we're gonna get there tonight because that is a huge ask. But I am literally like, I can buy up to 8 tiers, so I'm literally 3 levels away from Farmer before Season 1 ends, which is in about, I think 4 days? 3-4 days? 3 days, 17 hours, 6 minutes. So, almost there. So we will try a little bit of the breakers just for tonight. I just want to get to Farmer as soon as possible. We're almost there. Will and I have actually been pretty good with some of the matches recently because a lot of people are actually playing breakers right now.
Some of them are not that bad. You know, for they're not really. How do I put this nicely? I can't think of a way to put this nicely.
Don't suck. Or
They don't purposely do something to piss somebody off.
or just like are way too good. There's actually a balance of people who are newish to the game to as well as people who have been playing the game for a long time. I've actually had I actually
I
legit
keep thinking it should. I keep thinking it should enter to open up the dang
no,
thing for.
I actually legit had a match, funny enough, where I was Frieza, and if you have Frieza or any other Raider character, if you get the Dragon Ball radar and a civilian radar, it is literally perfect because you can follow people. I had a match, I think yesterday, where I was the Raider Frieza. I would literally find a civilian, and I opened one of the chests, and I found a Dragon Ball radar. And then, like, soon after that, I found a civilian radar. So I was able to find literally civilians, but also track down a couple Dragon Balls. And it was funny because I was talking to Will on this, and he was like, "So Will, do you have all 7 Dragon Balls?" And he was like, "Yeah, one of us does." And I was like, "Okay." I opened up my radar and literally been following a person straight up who had the Dragon Balls, and I had all
Like,
7 Dragon
yeah.
Balls.
I was like, yeah,
Oh
one
my
of us does. Like,
god.
you already said you had freaking the Dragon Radar. It's like, dude, one of us does. You should know this.
I
That's what
know.
I was thinking in my mind. It's like, why are you asking me? You should know this, but I'm not to answer
Well, no, I
truthfully
can't. I
because
can't. I can't see all 7. I only can see only who has one, at least.
I could have said, no, we don't have all 7.
That's pretty obvious. But
But
I was like following. No, but no, here's the funny thing. I was following this person nonstop, and then the same person was like, people were like, knew that I had all 7. So they literally gathered like 2 or 3 people, literally were going at me nonstop, and I was only focusing on the person who had the Dragon Balls. Like, I never stopped fighting them, and everyone just could not get to me.
he won by defeating everybody.
Yeah.
I grabbed the time machine at the end and purposely went right up to him without escaping.
Yeah, Will got the time machine and kind of was a small dick to people.
It was like, I'm gonna do a dick move. Grabbed the time machine and went flying over to him without escape. And I'm pretty sure some of the survivor teammates were screaming, "Escape, idiot!"
Probably.
And I'm sitting there thinking, like, no, I'm gonna be a dick. I'm gonna let him destroy the time machine.
Basically.
Um, I mean, I destroyed the time machine on one of mine, so fair's fair.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, we had
Of
some
course,
fun
you
moments.
didn't know what. Of course, when I went up right to you with the time machine, you were asking where the hell was I? It's like, look up.
Hey, no one looks up in video games.
What are we? What are we? Pigs that literally the pig animal that can't look up?
I am born in the year of pig.
Literally look it up. Pigs cannot look up.
Can they actually not look up?
Supposedly.
Listen, do you know this? Lissa?
What?
Do you, is it actually true that pigs supposedly cannot look up?
I mean, I don't know much about pigs. Maybe not. It depends on how flexible their neck vertebrae are.
Hmm. Well, all I know is I think I'm the only one in this call is born in the year of the pig.
I'm not.
I think James, you're a year older, so you're born in 1994, right?
Oh, wait, 1995.
Oh, so you're a pig.
Wow, subtle Nick.
Well, I can't remember if he is a pig or not, honestly.
This is actually a pretty well-rounded team.
It is, but that depends on the raider. Okay, one of the raider times Will and I fought, we actually had to fight someone who was level 100 raider, which means they managed to play this game from start to finish and managed to get a level 100 because if getting a raider, you have to average of it's an average of doing like 5 rounds as a survivor in order to get a raider. So they probably did play this game like 500 times.
But when I saw that syncopate thing, there's many things that get true, but
Mm-hmm. For Rinsler, didn't we fight this person before?
oh,
Also, I like how the farmer is directly in the middle.
what happened?
Will, why are you crossing your arm?
Something
Usually
happened with me.
it's-
Dude, I disconnected from the freaking match.
Well, you're gonna die immediately.
That is unfortunate.
That is unfortunate. I'll just play through this match and then I'll rejoin with you later, Will. You can watch me on stream at least.
I'm watching on stream, but at that level 100 was
That level 100 was crazy.
was really good at doing what they did, but
I mean, you have to
Yeah.
be. If you're level 100 in the game, you have to be pretty good. That or you're cheating.
there's a lot that can trigger the syncope.
Mm-hmm.
Some it's heat, some it's pain, there's stress, so many different things. There's some weird ones too. I'm not gonna get into those. But yeah,
Hmm.
like I said, so I'm gonna try compression socks. You might not like how they feel. I truly don't. They didn't really help me, but they might help you.
Hmm.
So what level was this raider?
44.
Uh, wait, and they chose
Frieza?
Frieza. Oh, did they choose Frieza? Oh, I'm missing out on
Frieza!
saving the Mechians. I see. I don't know. I like choosing Frieza because I like killing the Namekians.
Even the children?
Well, I mean, the children are always the first Namekians. The child Namekian is always the first one I find every single time. So sorry, the child Namekian's the first to go.
So what are you, Anakin?
Apparently,
Anakin, what are we going to do?
you're gonna give me the freaking Dragon Ball, and then you're gonna die. That's what they're gonna do.
That seems kind of cruel.
And then I'm gonna go play Skyrim and give my daughters daggers so they can defend themselves.
God dang it.
See, every time you do that, I fear that Saiyan pod is going when it lands that it can easily hurt me or take me out.
Trying to get to this one. Okay, one person died.
But my death was more of a disconnection issue.
Yeah. I mean, we could still win with
I don't know
5 people, but we need to get the at least last key in.
unless Frieza gets to level 4.
I mean, level 2 at the moment, so
Yeah, if Frieza keeps it at this level 2, then
it's
you
doable.
guys are good.
It's doable, but is it feasible?
Technically, yes, actually. Because it's very much
I
dependent
mean,
on... Where is C?
we've, we've even
But
had
then
some
can you is the other
we've
question.
even had some cells that were only got to level 2, and we were able to beat them pretty easily.
Yep, they saw me. Running away. Hi. 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 Run away.
Because also when I was facing Nick while he was Frieza, I only was able to transform up to my second form, which was also Frieza.
I
So
did
pretty
it.
much I made him fight himself.
True. Yeah. I was the better
I didn't
Frieza.
know we could cancel our transformations.
Yeah, you hold right stick. Or whatever your key button is. Saves a little bit of power. Learn the controls, Will.
Trying to learn controls on my on another game that I'm playing. I don't want to say the name.
Is it Party Crashers?
No,
Scouter? Why would I need this?
I'm still trying to figure out why the scouter's there. I hadn't seen the scouter before, and then all of a sudden I started getting the scout. I've been ever since. I've been still trying to figure it out. Can never figure.
Literally in the most obvious location ever.
Summons shut. What do we start?
Well, Frieza went into third form. I can't fight. Now I can.
I mean, you still can't really fight. You're still charging up.
Yeah. Man, I was rushing this guy.
If you had that super, whatever drink that is, then you'd be able to.
Yep. See if that guy keeps Frieza distracted. Oh, nope.
No,
Dang it.
Frieza's not that stupid. And you're down.
Yeah.
Crawl away, Nick. Crawl away.
I'm crawling away. Trying to crawl to override right now.
I still laughed at the. I was still trying so hard not to laugh at the one where you were just literally telling the raider that you would bite their ankles.
I will bite anybody's ankles.
Physically
What
bite
is
their
biting the
ankles.
raider's ankles going to do?
It'll cause them to trip.
They can fly.
No!
It'll hurt
I didn't
them.
make it to the end because of this guy.
Did you die?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I wasn't charged enough for that.
And the one guy, if you just had stayed right there, he could have possibly saved you.
Yeah, but he was too cowardly.
I was gonna say, I
You
just saw you
guys literally
fall
just
off the edge and
defeated this.
died.
No, it was just timing based.
Oh
Raider was
god,
gonna
that
just defeat him.
animation.
I mean, this is a $20 game. What do you expect?
I know, but it's just the facial
We could go for
expressions on
we
them
could
are
go get you 2
interesting.
levels.
I mean, if you're down for it. Again, we can go to 2 through 3 levels depending on how it goes, but it really depends on the night.
So we can get you at least try to get you 2 levels if all goes well. But if we can't get you 2 levels, then we can at least go for 1.
Let me just double check
I
where.
just gotta,
Let me just double check something. So I'm still, yeah. So I'm currently at 39. I'm close to change Dragon Change level 3 7 times. I need to do that at least one more time. Rescue 1 civilian. I can get like a few levels immediately and then just do a couple of them. Yeah. I need to, at the very least, Will, when we get to when you become the raider specifically, if you destroy the time machine, please, okay, oh, I have to tell this story too. Please let me use the time machine and save people, okay? I need to save at least, two, 3 people 2 more times. Basically, 2 times.
nobody dicks you over, I will gladly do so.
Yeah, no, okay. So here's a story, Lissa, by the way. This will happen with one of our other sessions in the past couple days. So at the end, so at the end of the match, when the raider wins, kind of thing, when he destroys a super time machine that I was trying to activate, basically there is a sequence where, as a player, you're supposed to get to these little beacons, and the raider has to find which one and destroy a mini time machine to get out of this area.
Oh my gosh.
So in my current objective, I have to activate one of these mini beacons and gather up maybe like 2 or 3 survivors and then leave. That's basically it. But the issue is with that is that one time when Will was the raider and he was actually actively having me try to save people, one person, because like these beacons only can activate one at a time. When one person activates it, the others cannot be activated.
Oh.
And we have 2 minutes to escape. But this one person decides to activate it within like the first 30 seconds of the 2-minute countdown and decides not to leave. No one was going towards him to be saved. Will was actively avoiding him because when he destroys that, it immediately game over for all of us. And basically, this guy kept just going back and forth, having people to get to him. And he did not get the hint that we were all waiting to get to the time machine. And so he wasted like literally a minute and a half to get it. And the last 10 seconds, we were screwed over. I could not do my little thing because that guy was like basically did not get the hint of like, we have to do, we're waiting on you, idiot.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, I got screwed over by like a couple of my weeklies because of him. Oh, look, Will.
Dude,
I'm Raider and everyone's high leveled. Cool.
the game closed down.
Good luck.
I think you need to restart your game.
I'm gonna. I'll be right back.
The concerning. I'll be right back. Well, that's one person less to deal with, I guess, but that doesn't really help me in my regards. I can't get lucky again that one time. Like, I got straight up super lucky there. I will not get a lucky another time. I'm killing a kid.
That's not very nice.
Well, I have a Dragon Ball, so that's good.
Oh,
What is
we're
it?
dropping in and out.
Oh, well, let's try to restart his PC, I think.
I just restarted the entire PC.
Oh, there we go. So, I got a Dragon Radar now.
Restarting the game now.
I can't see where he is. I saw two people. Man, you're stunning me. I'm gonna keep following this man.
So you just have all the Dragon Balls.
Yep.
Just let them beat up on you and you'll eventually
Yep.
transform. Like,
Yep, basically. Oop, why did I do that? I didn't even mean to do that. Whatever. I'm not gonna win this round. I spent too long actually following people. I should have not done that. Yep, they're trying to... What the heck happened? As long as I can destroy this before they activate it, that'll be fine. What? What? How did that work on me?
You get stunned?
Yeah, no. The issue is with that one is that I got stunned like while that person was activating. That's the issue right there. Yeah, I'm not gonna win this one, but at least I could try. Yeah, I focused too much on one person, then I could not. Yeah. That was just a rough round for me.
Happens.
Again, I fell to a person too many times. I should not
You
have
got
done
too
that.
focused.
I got too focused on one person, yeah. It's those also, like, this game is all about luck as well. So they probably got lucky on where they would get certain things. I was trying to focus on getting some Dragon Balls, but I should have found more people. Well, I invite you.
Sure, was answering a message real quick.
Stop answering messages and answer my message.
Tell that to Sakura then.
Sakura, he's mine.
Yeah. Heart rate.
You don't have to. You don't have to explain anything. You don't. Well, you don't.
Anyway. Hopefully this worked, and it's not gonna freaking either close out or sit there and say, nope, you had an issue. Why am I now starting to... Oh, wait, now I know why my stomach's feeling that way. I had Takis.
Let's get me talkies.
I had...
What? I don't even know what that is.
He needs to have the fuego Takis, the hot chili pepper and lime.
I don't like lime on chips, honestly. I really don't.
You need to have those kind of Takis.
Yeah, but I don't really like lime.
Pain.
The pain is fine, but I'm talking about specifically the lime. I really don't like lime.
What's wrong with you?
I don't like the lime on specifically chips. They are either overpowering too much or they're just not that tasty.
I don't like it on the Dorito ones that's got the lime.
Do you like lime flavored chips, you guys? James and Lissa?
I probably not. I don't really have them.
I've actually had it.
I like lime drinks,
God,
but probably not lime chips.
There's these one chips
That's
that
true.
were like pickle flavored chips.
Ew.
That. I mean, I
These
like
were the-
pickles, but even that
There were
sounds
these
disgusting.
weird. They were the weirdest chips, and my sister got them, and I tried them. I will definitely say this: 10 out of 10. Do not recommend.
Yeah, why would anyone make a pickled flavored chip?
I don't know, but my sister got them because she is a massive pickle fiend. If you get a jar of pickles, they expect to only have one.
I only eat pickles when on like hamburgers and stuff. That's
I
it.
enjoy pickles as they are.
Hamburger.
Hamburger.
Dude, I've been craving hamburgers, and I have money, and it's bad.
Hamburger?
But I just don't want to spend money to get a hamburger. Is it going to let me actually play for once?
Let's find out.
Well, still sort of a nice rounded team.
Why do you get always rounded teams when whether we are survivors or not, and when I'm actually like a raider, I always get the hardest individuals ever?
I noticed this whenever I'm the raider. I do actually pretty dang well. But whenever he next to raider, either it does terrible, or he does actually really good.
Like it only gives me legit, like specifically level 100 raiders. There's no like I ever get level 10 or 20 that Will does. Like it always, no matter what, it's just level 100s across the board. I never ever get a rate people that are like average leveled.
We got a level 99 Sal.
So Alyssa, what do you think? We would do well on this against this still or not?
We're done.
You know, you try your best.
But I need a yes or no answer, Alyssa.
We're
And,
done.
I say you try your best.
But I need a yes or no answer, Alyssa.
We're done.
You're all gonna die horribly.
Okay, that's an answer.
I start out with Bulma and the
Horrible
purple-haired
death.
girl. Hey, civilian. Take that. And might as well take that.
I mean, I need to save a few civilians, so that's for sure. Also, we got a bubblegum again. I think we played with them before.
Is that the player's
believe
name?
we-
Bubblegum?
Yep.
I believe we played with them. Didn't we play with them last night?
I think so, yeah. And they quit on us. There's one guy I miss that he straight up was like, I want him as my bro. And he and I were doing like the giant ape emotes constantly. And we were saving each other constantly. Like we were bros. And now I don't know where he is anymore. I miss my bro. Let's find him. Track him down.
I'm good.
Track him down, Lissa.
I'm not that kind of tracker.
You can be. You track people for murder.
Only when it involves murder.
So what if I say you can murder him when he's close to dying? How about that? And then you can track him.
What? No, that's no fun.
No, it is. It's just a long
Because they're easy prey.
Much better.
But if it's a for hire,
I don't know, man. I'm not like an assassin. I don't like do the for hire shit. I enjoy murder at my own pace. Thank you very much.
hey, wait. You gotta be kidding me, Bubblegum.
What'd he do?
Stole my Dragon Ball and legit just let me die to sell.
Oh, sounds about right.
We got 6 of them.
Now all civilians are gone and I can't get anything.
Are they all gone?
Yep.
I did not see that message. I gotta also. Well, if you
Bubblegum's
go
like
down
stole my
again-
Dragon Ball right in front of me when I opened it and it was just like, god dang it.
Well, as I say, if you go. Oh wait, so you just opened some and. What? Where are they? Bye.
Can't help you, Will. I'm running away. Bye.
No, bye. No, go away, sell away with you.
No one's doing the keys, you know.
I know no one's doing the keys, and I wish they would. No, how do I?
Someone's still level 0, just FYI saying.
Dang it, I didn't want to do that. How do I? Heck, nabbit. I just.
I'm gonna do like the list of rude.
I'm just gonna.
Rude.
Well,
So C is the only one that needs to be set now.
most likely he's guarding C.
Well, check over there. Is he?
I'm not going over there. You nuts?
Well, you're the only one who can at the moment.
But my power is dead. I have to charge.
I have to charge your face!
No, I'm not. No. I'm not going over there.
Oh, I thought that said F up. It's the pickup. I was like, what? Looks like our level 4 is gone.
Yep. I'm not. I can't save them. They're being guarded by Sal.
Mm-hmm. I have a sensu bean, so I can go after them once.
I also have sense beat, and I wish Sal would go away from there.
Cell is chasing after someone, so go. Oh, never mind. The Cell gets distracted. Cell is coming over here. Where's the supplies? Tell me where the supplies are.
No, not over there.
Does it not? Will it not show you on the map?
Not necessarily the
like-
map. It just
Just look for a green beam.
Ah, it
green
doesn't give you
beam.
an indication.
Not really, yeah.
Woo, okay, I have
Oh, God.
charge level 3.
Oh, come on. Why did he have to go after me?
I don't have
Well,
anything
because
to
he probably
save
also
you.
saw the supply drop.
I have nothing to save you with.
Don't worry, I got
It should
some.
be.
What the frick? Why does he always get me? He was clearly not after me. Did he just, like, cheat? I literally just got up and I was running away, and yet somehow he gets me.
Was he camping you?
Maybe. Dude! That was mine! Dickbag! Oh, come on! That guy is a dickbag. I literally had those for myself, and he just takes it. Now I don't have anything to help anybody. Good job, dickhead.
Go, go, guys, go, go, go. I'm trying to distract him as best I can. No.
I don't have... Yeah, there we go.
Get out of here, Bubblegum. Just go.
Yep, he saw me.
Oh, Bubblegum, just go. Just go. Just go. Just go. Just.
Oh, come on! Why can't I ever see anybody?
Bubblegum, he's going to see us. Bubblegum, just get us out of here.
This guy, I don't know how I cannot see him. I swear, this guy is like maybe screen cheating. I don't know. I'm being maybe a John at this moment, but that was actually straight up bullcrap in certain ways. I cannot say that guy was not cheating. Like, how did, like, I literally just get up, use a sensor beam, and he just happens to check back and be like, oh, let me cure you again. I call bullcrap. I legit call bullcrap there.
If I go up one more level, I'll get that innocence cannon thing that everybody's been doing.
This is why sometimes this game is frustrating, is because of just how people play the game. I do not want to play with those types of people.
I'm not watching your stream anymore. I'm keeping an eye on Discord right now.
Oh no, I'm talking
In
about.
case I get it. Yeah, in case I get a message again.
No, I'm talking specifically about the Raiders
I know.
being like that's such a dickbags.
Because when you were a Raider, I was gonna watch your stream just to see where you were to try to hide from you.
Of course you were.
Save myself to be killed last. Let's see, when you're streaming it on Discord, I can't watch on my phone through Discord without coming off a voice call.
That's interesting. Oh, I wonder if I had that same thing. No?
We have Mark Daniels, Rinsler, Bubblegum, Tonkatsu. Tonkatsu stole my stupid barrier. He literally stole my cool drill down drink and my barrier right in front of my face. He could have at least given me one, but he just decided to take both.
Yeah, I did see that.
Was
At
like,
least
come
he
on.
didn't leave you to die.
Yeah, but that still was a dick move.
No, we will not like to work for you.
I would like to work for you.
Can you say anything else?
There you go.
Thank you. All you can do is say, would you like to work for me? Would you like to work for me? Would you like to work for me? No, I do not want to work for you.
Would you like to work for me?
No.
Yeah,
I mean, technically, aren't I doing that right now?
actually, technically, yeah.
I'm giving you free labor.
Listen, what kind of anime villain would you like to be? Actually, I just saw this question.
Anime villain?
In any genre, what would you kind of anime villain would you be?
I don't know. I think it depends.
Pick a genre and make a villain of yourself.
Pick a genre. Ooh.
Make something.
Well, it has to be one of those action genre villains.
Shonen?
Nah. Not really. It'd be one of the villains who, you don't know they're a villain until they kill you.
Oh, one of those traitorous villains.
Not traitors. I never said I was on your side.
Well,
You just
then
assumed.
Well, the thing is that that's like you're basically saying you're a traitor. It's like if you don't know it, then how would you know you're a villain until that moment?
Well, because just because I'm not a traitor, just because I kill you doesn't mean I'm a traitor. You don't know just because you don't know I'm a villain doesn't mean anything. You can be naive.
Naive, you mean?
Yeah, naive, same thing. I would definitely either be that one or the one everyone knows is a villain and tries to kill, but no one can kill anyway.
So one of the immortal villains.
Yeah.
I'm so glad Frieza cannot do the
I have a fun
sensing.
evil laugh. I'd always have a smirk on my face. One of those fun ones. Have some minions running around, maybe.
Mm-hmm. What's he destroying? D or E? The D or A? A. Well, let's do A. I gotta go pick up that Dragon Ball. No one's picking it up.
So let's go do A.
Yeah, just go do D. Go do D.
He just destroyed A.
That's why I said D. That's why I said change to D.
Oh, good. Cool down drink. Hey, Nick, I got a cool down drink.
So do I. Now do your job.
And nobody stole it. I'm doing my job. I'm placing the key. Now I'm running for my life. I don't want to die.
Trying to find the C key. C has definitely not been explored that much.
Crap!
What?
I overshot.
I was like, I heard Lissa being like, what?
What? No, that wasn't me.
What was that then?
I don't know. You must be hearing
opened it.
things.
I literally heard like a what? Unless that's James, who sounds like a woman.
I said crap.
I heard what?
What?
You're hearing
That's me.
things. Nick, you're getting old and hearing things.
I mean, yeah, I am.
We're all
They
getting
said
old.
Hearing, I mean, they do say hearing is the first thing to go.
No, sanity is the first thing to go.
Oh,
I
well,
always
then.
thought it was
Well,
eyes.
fuck me then. Well, definitely fuck me then, because freaking I have one eye that's bad.
Same here.
And, well, actually, it's also from freaking the door. I hear him. I don't like that sound. Nope, 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 nope. Go away, go away, go
How
away.
does he do that? Like, how does he do that attack? Like, that should not have happened.
Which attack?
He does like a weird, like, area of effect attack. That, like, I guess permanently attack?
I know that attack. It's pretty much, it's, oh, good damn, what's it like?
I've never
Oh,
seen that
crap.
attack before. That's the issue, is like, I've never seen that attack. I've seen so many people do that. And I've seen his moves.
I was freaking, he almost killed me. They're better skin my teeth. I'm going insane here.
Oh, there's Dragon Balls. I gotta get the Dragon Balls.
Why do you want the Dragon's Balls now?
Because I gotta protect him from Frieza. As long as Frieza doesn't get them, then we're good to go.
Again, I'm headed to the startup time machine. Dang, damn it!
Is that Alyssa again?
Hello.
Yeah, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hi, back.
What? I said welcome back.
I said hi. I know. She said back.
I said I'm back, so
Oh,
I keep changing my name.
that's fine.
Down.
Happens. Kyle has the same issue.
I'm right next to a dead Namekian.
Actually, my problem is that I don't actually change my name. That's why I'm still
That's someone else does it. Yes.
I mean, yeah.
Literally,
Also happens.
it's leave me. Do that on purpose.
He's doing it. Yeah.
What should I change the nickname to?
Not Lissa.
Murder. Yes. Now we have Bloody Nightmare and Murder. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, level 4.
All dead. You will not survive this.
I'm just gonna do what I can.
No.
I tried.
Like crap.
Oh, did he accidentally press the button?
I don't know if he did that on accident or on purpose.
I think he got a little too cocky. Yeah, he got too cocky. He got too cocky. He literally
Oh,
got too cocky.
oh.
He was mashing the
Oh, so
button.
okay.
Oh yeah, so by the way, Janine.
Depends upon us all.
Yeah, the Janine, basically, we were just playing this so I can get my final levels to get one specific character. And why is Will in the middle? He did nothing.
Shots
Because
fired.
I am badass.
No, you're not.
It's because
I may
Nick
not have done
looks so
anything.
creepy.
Actually, no, I did something. I placed a key.
Oh, good. Good job, Will. You weren't the one who also got any of the Dragon Balls. Good job, Will.
Because you all went right for him before I was trying to look for him.
Excuses.
You know, everybody keeps finding the Dragon Balls before I can even get to them.
Because you suck.
No, it's because you all are starting in the areas where I want to start.
That's because you suck.
And are also finding those Namekians.
Because you suck.
I died next to a Namekian.
Is he your brother? Dead brother?
No. It was one of the old guys.
Oh, he's your dead brother from another mother who is also way older than you. Oh, the average wait time became to 3 minutes, surprisingly.
They upped it by a minute.
Yep.
A whole minute.
It's
Why
not
not
wrong.
just up it by an hour for...
I blame
Just up it by an hour.
I blame Janine
Wait, why am I being blamed?
because
I blame you, Nick.
I blame Janine.
What am I being blamed for? I
Yes.
feel like I should at least be like told.
No.
He blames you for it going up by the wait time going up by
No,
1
Will,
minute.
remember, this is the internet days where we get blamed and get canceled for no reason.
That she don't stream.
And this is why I never beg for your forgiveness, because there's no point to it.
This team.
What? I need to get my controller. Ah. Aren't some of these we played just last game, Booth?
I don't know.
Yeah, we did. Tonkatsu, CG Johnny's new, but we played him both before. Prawn, Nos, Jerry Berry's the only new one.
But yeah, this team is I think we got a chance. I think we had a chance of maybe defeating the raider through combat.
Well, that heavily depends if we all get lucky with that.
Okay, so just completely and utterly dick everybody over. Got it.
That's what you did last time, not me.
I had fun doing it too.
Oh,
We're
bubblegum.
facing bubblegum.
Bubblegum, bubblegum. Ooh. Wait, what's the song with bubblegum?
Bubblegum.
Well, since it
Dun,
sells
dun, dun.
blue, does that make it blue raspberry bubblegum?
Honestly, blue raspberry bubblegum's not that bad.
I haven't had blue raspberry bubblegum.
I
Or
like
does it
more
make
mint
them
bubblegum.
or does that make them
Yeah.
that blue mint bubblegum that
Mint
5
bubblegum is always
gum?
way too intense.
Dude, the mint 5 bubblegum. Oh, no. The spear, not the spear. The green spearmint one. Perfect for what I would say mint.
I hate mint.
Yeah.
You
I
ha-
don't
okay,
know.
do you hate mint in terms of the flavor or in terms of the actual in general taste?
Both.
Okay, so you just don't like mint in general? I mean, that's fine.
No, I don't like mint or peppermint.
Peppermint, really?
Nope.
I'm fine with like peppermint teas, but I feel like
Ugh.
anything else where
Ugh.
where mint is included is
Ugh.
like way too intense.
Okay, peppermint tea just sounds wrong.
Why?
It's
It's a pretty normal
I was
standard
gonna say
tea.
it's a pretty normal tea.
I don't like that kind of tea. There's only one tea that I actually do like.
I mean, that's fine. I don't like peppermint tea either, but I also don't like peppermint in general.
I was just surprised by the reaction from Nick as if peppermint wasn't like a pretty standard tea option.
I mean, I don't really drink a lot of standard teas, so whatever tea you say, there's likely chance I probably never tried it. I would like.
Okay, chamomile.
Chamomile or chamomile?
Chamomile.
Chamomile.
What is that?
Oh my god.
Isn't it like a flower?
It is. Yeah, it is. It's like
You
a yellow
expect me to
flower.
know, be a florist and know everything?
No, it's a type of tea. So chamomile, black tea, green tea, peppermint tea. Those are like pretty common teas.
Right? Sorry, I'm just.
We're tea connoisseurs.
Exactly.
I'm not even saying like anything that's really out there or wild. Like I guess maybe like throat coat might not be the most well known out there, but like chamomile is like such a standard.
How dare you? How dare you?
It's like there's an issue going on.
It was just a power key thing. He was not.
She went in and he opened my crate.
It was just a power key, dude. You weren't gonna use it.
You don't know that.
Yeah, have you found any power keys on the radar? Let me think about the last 500 times.
I could. You don't know that.
Oh, I'm sorry. You could. Oh, I'm sorry. But have you ever
I could get
done
lucky
it?
this time.
No, I find that as such a lie under your breath.
Seriously, you just zooming past me. You know, I'm gonna open this one. I don't need a barrier. The game's empty.
The game gave you a big F you.
Saving another civilian. That makes 3 civilians I've saved.
I probably need to save like maybe one more, but I think I'm fine with it.
Oh, I've saved enough civilians. I got a civilian radar. See, I could be very useful with that one.
Oh, good job. Good job, Will. I am very proud of you.
You just have to make everything that I do just sound worthless.
Yeah.
Have it. And I got a Dragon Radar level 1. Not what I was looking for.
Oh man.
That person has a puppy on the behind them. That's adorable.
Holy hell.
See, now I have power 3. I'm fully powered up. So if people start fighting Frieza, I can go fight him.
Oh,
No.
try my best.
I'm not saving people. Yeah, if Nick, if you go, I'm not saving you.
Oh man.
I'm saving you. No.
Oh, that person did not get me. Man, who even is
No.
near me?
I don't know.
CG Johnny.
They destroyed B, which was kind of pointless.
Did they just straight up... Oh, Cell's coming, that's why. I was gonna say, did they just straight up, like, left that person to die? Oh, they're coming after me. Ah! Kill me now.
But-
Kill me
Oh,
now.
Don't bring them to me. Don't bring them to me.
Kill me now.
They look. It looks like they're playing with their food when they were doing that.
Forget. He just ate you.
No, he didn't. He actually didn't. They delayed it long enough so I wouldn't get absorbed. I'm pretty sure he's gonna camp that area.
I'm not going out there.
You're not even helping the team.
I've saved enough civilians today. I'm just gonna wait till the machine gets here and go home. Nope, nope, nope. I hear that. Nope.
So there is 6 Dragon Balls on this guy's named Conroy. Oh no, not Conroy, CJ. CDJ. Where is
most
the...
likely possibly. So might have the last one.
Very
possibly.
likely. Very likely, honestly.
He's guarding D.
I mean... Oh,
Never
someone
mind.
did it. You actually need to help the team at this point, Will.
Do I have to?
Do you want to win to get more points?
Fine. Make me do things. Why did I drop that? Why am I?
Because you're holding like the button to drop stuff.
I'm so used to the inner. I clicked. Dang, damn it! Not again.
They're definitely going to be level 3 now.
I don't know where he is.
He's in C, so as long as you're at the time machine, it should be good.
Probably gonna do the.
The question is, why... Cell doesn't have it because he's been fighting the other person. So, there's a chance that Cell doesn't have it.
Incoming Cell!
Go, run, Will. Run, Will. I'm just trying to see where is the stuff. I mean, you can fight him with the rocket launcher. Shoot the rocket launcher. That was good. Actually, a good attempt. Bye, Will.
Got stung.
What is Cell semi-perfect Cell's voice like that? He's like
I don't know where the other Dragon Ball would be.
This guy is heavily lagging. I will have to say that.
If anybody wants to come and save me,
No one is
Nope.
actually.
how dare. You lose.
Basically, at this point.
Why do I still hear civilians saying I need help when all
Because we had
civilians
not all civilians left.
I heard all civilians were gone. Saw the message.
No,
I saw the message.
I didn't see the message actually.
I saw it.
There was a message?
Apparently, a message that Will saw that all civilians are gone.
I know. I swear. I was hearing a male civilian saying, "I need help."
Yeah, no, I swear I never saw that message of all civilians gone. Wow, they got lucky.
They did.
Okay, so I got one level up. I
What
just
level
need
are you at?
40.
Oh.
Actually, wait. How many TP points do I have, actually? If I have... Wait, Will, I might be able to buy 3 levels. Like 9 levels. Oh, Will!
Did you get farmer right now?
No. I need 1 more level.
Then let's get you that one more level.
Oh my god, this is gonna be the night, guys.
Let's get you farmer while we're on stream.
Do it, yeah. Alright, Will. We're doing this. And then it becomes 4 a.m. It's like, have I had farmer level yet?
And I just cracked my knuckles, so let's go.
I need 10 points. I need 10, like,
I mean,
DP points.
also, I shouldn't be cracking my knuckles, but I gotta. It's the only way I get circulation flowing back into my fingers.
Is it actually a good way to get circulation in? I only thought that was only meant to feel
No.
good because of the air popping.
No, it's not, but a long time ago, one of my friends actually broke every single one of my fingers by dropping this big ass stepping stone type cinder block
Okay, that's a different thing.
on my fingers, and ever since, blood flow to my fingers has not been very good.
Oh no.
So I got to crack my knuckles, and it gets the blood flowing back into my fingers.
Well, that means, Janine, find a way to invent something to make circulation work on fingers.
Dude, if I had something like that, I don't think that my fingertips would be like frozen all the time.
True. Also,
I was
Fucking
gonna say.
my fingers get really cold.
Also, I just noticed 2 of the names: Pie Master 916 and then Jiggly Lily.
Oh my.
I saw the Jiggly Lily, and I was about ready to say, "Oh, please don't." But first, we're dead.
Oh my god, that Jiggly Lily is a man.
But you see who we're facing,
Yep.
right? The character we're facing at level 100. Boo, we're dead.
Nah, you guys got this. You'll be
The only way we
fine.
can get this, only way we can get this is if we
Death is only
if we
temporary.
can
It's
stop him
fine.
from getting to Boo. If we can stop him from going from Spopovich to Boo.
That depends heavily on luck for all of us. Basically, bad luck for Spopovich and good luck for us. That's one luck.
Thanks.
I got a Dragon Ball,
Okay.
so we got 2 Dragon Balls.
We got two. We got yep, there's 2 of them out.
So as long as one of us has a Dragon Ball, Boo cannot reach its final form. Or heal. I hear heartbeats. Is that Lissa packing away all the hearts she captured?
No, there's Power Key.
I mean, I don't know if they'd still be beating.
Well, what about you beat Trafalgar Law? If you know that,
What?
if you know the reference I'm talking about.
Somebody go slot A's
Oh,
Power
you
Key.
mean Law?
Yeah, like in One
Fine.
Piece.
Yeah.
Like, you know how he became a Shibukai or warlord because he gave like what 100 hearts or something?
Something like that.
Janine, look it up.
What am I looking at?
Why are you making Janine look it
what
up?
was the? How many hearts did Trafalgar Law give to become a warlord?
Oh, God. Okay, let me look that up because I don't
He's
know
gonna
that
go
off
to
the top of my
Boo.
head.
I thought it was 100.
Yep, he's Boo.
I mean,
he's
100 would
been-
make sense.
100 would make sense, yeah.
You're so dead.
Not necessarily. Innocent Boo is not that bad.
I know. We're gonna die.
Again, Innocent Boo is not that bad.
I have no faith in us. We're gonna die.
So
Yeah.
it was the hearts of 100 pirates.
Okay, so he did get
That was
100.
100.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, that's not that bad.
What do you mean it's not that bad?
I got the small ones.
It's not that bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not
Sorry, I
not
know
too
where the
bad
keys
getting
at.
100
I know where the
hearts.
keys at. I know where the keys
I
at.
mean,
I know where B's key.
it's not that bad, Janine. There's like plenty of other hearts in the sea.
Yeah, or just be like Kilua. He can
Dude.
get those pretty easy.
Yep.
Dude,
Oh my God. Killer
Okay,
can get all the
Spo-
hearts,
Spo-
quite literally.
Spopovich most likely was going for radars.
Is he? Has he been opening?
He's destroying B. He's destroying B, but he opened one of the crates that had a key.
Hmm.
He's been opening crates. As when I went upstairs, pretty much not upstairs. Yeah, I went up the freaking ramp area, grabbed B's key.
Oh.
Key was already outside the crate. All I had to do was just walk right up to it. We have 6 Dragon Balls, so yeah, most likely he's got a Dragon Radar. Why are you guys coming over here with him?
Tonkatsu. Palmaster. We have 6
Not-
Dragon Balls. That's it.
I really wish they would, not bring him over towards my area. Why? Why Why, Boo? Why?
Because Boo is playing smart. George! How you doing, George? George with the jungle, please.
He's got Dragon Balls,
What
most
the-
likely.
His leg was up. Yeah, he basically saw where I am immediately somehow. So he might have just paid attention, yeah. He might have an actual dragon radar. Because he was basically following me instantly when I was moving. Woke up less like an hour ago. How are you? I'm doing fine. We're just playing this game because I'm literally like one level away from getting the exact character I wanted in this game before the next season happens.
I owe you one.
Nothing I can do.
I need to get a level 3 at least. Then I can meet one of my weeklies. But yeah, we're playing this game. Hope you're doing well, George. We're just chatting and casually hanging out. We had a rough time earlier today because of a game, but blah blah blah, yeah. But George, I hope we've been doing better.
He's guarding D.
Mm-hmm. That's typical. Hope you're doing well, George.
Oh, dang it!
You all have to attack him at once. That's the only way to work this out.
I did Solar Flare and it did nothing.
Because you weren't close enough.
I was literally right up to him.
Take on.
Oh. I call heads. Oh, that's right. I have. Damn it.
I can get you a sensor bean. Just tell me what
It's- No, it's I ate the sensu bean.
No,
that
I haven't.
had.
I have another sensor bean. I'll get you
It's too late.
Oh. That's what you mean.
Because he came right back.
Yeah, you shouldn't have done that.
I forgot I had it and I used it at the wrong time. I should have just let him do what he did.
Mm-hmm. At least I'm level 3 now. I can beat it. So I've gotten rid of fever at least. Somewhat back to normal. Threw up twice. Oh, no, George. I hope you're gonna do better than that. Are you taking at least some medicine and taking it easy for the weeks? You alright, Janine?
Yep.
I was just like, is something upset? Because you don't usually breathe that heavily.
I realize I have figured out over the last several years that if I'm like focusing on something or like reading something, I like forget to breathe. Not like fully, just like so sometimes so then like when I stop or when I like then change actions, like my body just feels like it has to like breathe in really deeply and then it comes out sounding like a sigh and I'm sorry. I swear there's nothing wrong. I just stopped reading my manga for like a second.
What is going on with your
I
character?
was making a glitch. Yeah, it happened.
Oh god.
It's because you're coming out of the world
And he is
after
now
being
level
absorbed
4.
in it.
Mm-hmm.
Insta kills for all.
Up, fixed
How did
it.
how did that hit him? Did you see that, Will?
Yeah. Jeez.
Why did you fire? I guess you really want to fight Boo.
Well, I'm sure they're like, I'm gonna die anyway. Go down fighting.
Basically, at this point.
That's what I would do.
Would you go down fighting as a kid or fighting as a adult?
What? Yeah, I mean, it depends how old I am at the time.
Will.
You got it?
Somehow that match got me the amount I needed to get to 41. Wait. Does this mean?
No, you have to play around as farmer.
Okay, I will play around as farmer if I can get it right now. Let's find out. I saved enough money for this moment. Can I do it? There's 9 years. You can increase
Someone's
it.
gasping.
I did it! I
Suffocating.
did it! I got the farmer!
Oh my
How
god.
much time? How much time's to spare?
This truly is a momentous occasion.
How much time to spare? Got like 3 days, yeah. 3 days, 15 hours, 41 minutes. It's GG. Alright. Because of that, I got Gohan. There we go. My costumes. Got a backpack. I like this backpack better. Hey, CD Johnny. Excuse me. Wait a minute. I just played with you, dude. Oh my god. I didn't even think you were streaming, my dude.
Oh, hello, welcome.
Wait a minute. Did you
That's
just
a
find
small
me from
world.
Breakers? Oh my god. That is actually really cool. Dudes. Shout
Oh
out.
my god.
That is actually. I was not the Boo. Well, did you call my character the Boo? Because I am a scary character. No, I was not the Boo. I was straight up another character. I was a Frieza a couple times. We played a couple times tonight. Yeah, welcome CD. Welcome Soul Raiders. Thank you so much. Yeah, no, you guys literally caught me at the moment where I finally got all the stuff for the battle pass because I've been wanting to get the farmer like literally for that since the beginning, and we were so close, and I literally Hippie HP3, I love your name. Thank you so much, dude. Yeah, tailgate going strong. Yeah, no, I was like literally was going to say like when I get farmer it will be my one of my last games of like basically this game, because I've literally just wanted to just get farmer for the longest time. And now I have. So is it Till? Small chance of...
Wait, didn't you just say that you're gonna quit soon because you got farmer?
Yeah, no, I did. I mean, that was basically my goal, unfortunately. Like,
He
I mean,
didn't care about anything else but the farmer.
I
Too
just
bad, so
wanted...
sad. We've got the farmer. End of stream. Goodbye. Good night.
We did it.
I just
Yeah.
wanted a farmer. I'll grab the
You
Till.
We gotta play one game, one round as farmer.
We will play at least one round. I just need to upgrade the Till. You know, he said I need to get the Till. I'll get the Till.
Of course, you're a
Respect-
farmer. You have to have a till.
Yeah. But yeah, no, this is me. Just to give you anybody ideas of what I do as a streamer before I get like off track as I usually do. I play a variety of games. I hang out with friends, as you guys can hear on call, and I just play like random games, whether it be multiplayer. Hey, thanks CD. When random multiplayer games like this one from time to time, or even just like random single player games like retro games and all that. I appreciate all the follows in the raid. CD dude, appreciate you. It's been fun actually playing with you, my dude. But yeah, I've been playing this game since almost day one. I took like a month break and just we got bad at it. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, but I play a lot of variety games. We play a lot of different games and stuff just happens, and this is just one of the games that my main goal of just playing this game, playing it to beat,
Just happens.
is just like, yeah, it basically, oh wait, I need to cancel really quickly. Did I set this up correctly? Yeah, I'm farmer. I need to double check. Will, sorry.
I feel like that's one of the most accurate things to describe any of our sessions.
Yeah.
Stuff just happens.
Stuff just literally happens. We say like random things. I go pretty late and all that, but yeah. No, CD,
There's
thank you
death,
so much.
there's destruction, there's randomness.
I appreciate the raid, CD. I hope you had a great night. Maybe? I have no idea. But yeah, CD, I hope you have a good rest of your night. And of course, thank you so much. I hope whatever matches you had with breakers are obviously like went well. My dude, yeah. I probably play like maybe 1 or 2 more matches as farmer just to see how it goes, but that's it. It is getting pretty late, so I'm not gonna stay up too much longer. But yeah, appreciate you, man.
A sense of time.
We don't have sense of times at our current sleep schedules.
There's a few people in our group that have a good sense of time.
Yeah.
Everybody else stares it out the window.
Yeah.
I think I need to go back to sleeping for 12 hours.
Oh, that is not a
Maybe
sleep.
take
That
Much.
is hibernation, my dude.
Maybe taking 12-hour naps as well.
Yeah.
12 hours is not a nap.
Oh, oh my god.
And I will have this debate with you again.
Dude, we have a Klonoa fan. I need to play that game. I think most of you need to sleep. Dude, George, like straight up, I crashed yesterday on Friday so hard somehow. Like I straight up fell asleep at like around 9 and then woke up at 4. And that's not my usual weekend schedule. That's my weekday schedule of sleep. And I was just straight up really tired for some reason. So yeah, I sleep quite a bit on weekends. On weekdays, average, very small. Wow, I have not seen a level 1.
It really should be the other way around. During the weekdays, you should want to sleep more for work, and then party hard on the weekends, not the other way around.
Okay, Lissa, why don't?
8-hour naps.
Well, Lissa, then how about this? You party with me every weekend, and then I'll lose my sleep. How about that?
And then Nick won't sleep ever?
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
is
that's
this
not the
math?
goal either.
Lissa, you have to bring me all the booze over to my apartment.
You're not gonna drink them.
No, but I can brag that I have booze.
Sorry.
Just need an 18-hour nap.
I love the fact that this group has like fucking their first Nick saying bring over alcohol and the first reaction is you're not gonna drink it is so quintessentially this group that like
Turkey and a Dragon Ball.
Okay, to be fair, the only person who actually drinks any kind of booze on a semi-regular basis is Lissa. And I'm not saying she drinks it
Yeah, that's very true.
like I'm not saying she's like an alcoholic or anything. No, she drinks responsibly. I'm just saying she legit is the only person in this entire call, in this entire group, who would actually drink booze on a regular basis.
I swear to God, if anybody finds us hanging out at a bar, we've definitely gotten lost, and that's how we got there.
It's like I would
I
be
would be very concerned to find all of you guys at a bar.
It'd be like, hey, Lissa, how you doing? We're 20 people in the bar. We kind of got lost, but we're also hungry.
we got lost.
Okay, the only time I would go actually into a bar would be like not only just to see what it's like, but also order food there.
Yeah, bar food's pretty good,
I
depending.
guess. I think I used to, for a while, I would go to a bar once a week, but that was because I had a group of friends that would go and do karaoke there.
Oh, that's fun.
So I
They have
never
trivia
ordered
nights at
anything
some
to drink
bars
while there.
too.
I went to a comedy night.
I've never went to a real.
Right.
Actually, I've been to a couple bars, and one of the time was in the airport because I wanted a cheeseburger, and my dad and I was looking around and he ordered me a cheeseburger from a bar.
You know, I'm not sure if I count airport bars are like
As like
they're
bars?
bars, but they're not
Sorry.
like what you typically think of as a bar.
It's the only bar I've really been to. I would still count that as a bar to me. I've never been to an actual bar.
Should we take you to a
didn't
bar?
you go to a
I wouldn't
bar
mind, but I
for
would only
your friend's 21st birthday when we were in college, where you got
No.
really drunk.
No, well, the only
Wait,
time was
what?
during
I missed this.
Okay, no, okay. To give you
I'm
context,
so
You're not a
upset now.
bar?
What? I missed this? I missed. Well, okay, actually, I missed everybody's 21st birthday, but you know.
but during that time you were busy too, so we were lost a lot of communication.
I stand. Okay, hear me out. We do a redo where we just have a day where we all like go and hang out and celebrate a 21st birthday. It doesn't have to be somebody's. It's just a 21st birthday party. None of us will
And
probably
you
get
guys
drunk,
all
but
go to a
whatever.
bar?
That seems like such a you guys
All
thing.
mocktails.
To be honest, George,
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Hang out with us. We're really not drinkers, and we just goof around.
Just the occasional drink, but again, that's mostly me, but that's fine. I don't know, Janine. I don't know if I want to redo my 21st birthday. I got a tattoo for my 21st birthday.
Like, okay, my 21st birthday.
Girl.
I think Lissa, you were there. It was the time with the group with a couple other people that I'm not gonna mention on stream, but it was a couple people, and we went to the Pacific Science Center here in Seattle.
Oh yeah. I
And
heard that.
and I had my first drink. I remember it. I remember the restaurant, and I remember like what it was. And my first drink was straight up basically it's called a silver margarita, silver frozen margarita, but it's literally a strawberry smoothie with silver tequila in it. And I had that. I finished it.
Yeah,
I even had a
blended
few
margarita.
Yeah, I had a few sips of other Long Islands and stuff in too, and straight up, I had a headache. I could not really function throughout the day ever again. Like I was like I was not hungover or anything, or I was not even drunk. I was tipsy.
Wow. All right.
Yeah. See, that's what I kept thinking. You guys went to a bar, not a restaurant.
Nope, it was straight up like technically that place was a bar, but we never sat there or ate, so I can't really say much about it.
No, I don't count it then.
Yeah, like here's the thing.
Yeah.
I straight up do want to know my limit on like drinking, but obviously I won't do it unless we're in a safe location and I'm with friends
And you don't have anything going on the next day.
and
Yeah.
also I
Yeah,
have
'cause you would
people
probably
I
be
straight up
hungover,
trust.
Nick.
Yeah, no, people I straight up trust to take care of me while I'm like drunk. I do legit want to know what my tipsiness is like.
I guess schedule it. I'll hang out with you.
Oh, you would?
Yeah,
would you-
I'll take care of you guys.
I'm generally a fucking designated driver, anyways. So
I mean, to be fair, like I know that Biz and also Max would be hanging out with me too, because they said they would. So it's definitely like a plan. It's definitely a idea of like we will see how that goes. But there's no guarantees.
yeah, that's fine. I mean, I'm just
What
saying.
happened,
You're
yeah.
welcome to hit me up. For my 21st birthday,
I just need the other guys.
I'm
to
pretty
grab the ball.
sure I can't remember what system it was, but it was definitely I had my girlfriend at the time run a one shot for me and some friends. I'm trying to remember. It was either Golden Sky Stories or it was Spell the
I'm
RPG.
not go- okay, somebody's got to grab
That
that
sounds
one
like
and bring
fun,
it
but
to
that
me.
definitely sounds
can't-
like
I
your
couldn't.
21st birthday.
Huh?
I can't grab that.
Yeah, no. I think someone has to.
There's no alcohol at my birthday party.
No, that's. I mean, I wouldn't expect there to be,
Okay, so-
but that just. I was just funny because that's not. That doesn't sound like a 21st birthday typically, but that's definitely a you 21st
just drop
birthday.
it.
That was
Did you think
basically
you-
most of my birthdays around that time.
Oh, no,
Like,
that sounds
Around
bad.
that time frame, I would usually get my girlfriend to run some sort of one shot for me and whoever I invited.
It definitely sounds like a fun time.
It was. It was. We got characters like a sentient spill from that. An eldritch being who was also who took on the form of a grandmother. The one living person on the night shift, because all other people on the night shift were skeletons and undead.
Okay, to be fair,
yeah.
George, most people like here in America don't usually wait for the 21st birthday.
No, almost no one waits for their 21st.
I actually legit actively chose. I was offered by like my parents were there too a couple times of like, what do you want to take a like by a family friend drink wine and whatnot, and I was like straight up like, no, I don't want to drink a single liquor. Good job, Will, by the way. Single liquor until I'm 21, and I dedicated to that. And when I turned 21, that frozen silver margarita was literally my first ever alcohol, and in a sense, only alcohol I ever finished and bought, or actually volunteered to drink / bought. I have never finished any other alcohol ever because I either dislike the taste or I straight up just bleh. I could not finish it.
I had my first amount of alcohol before I was 21.
Oh, I definitely had my first before I was 21.
However, I would like to make the point that I was when I did have my first taste of alcohol, I was legal where I was.
Hold on.
So.
Oh, I was with my
hold on,
parents at the time, and
There we
they
go.
did not enjoy the taste.
I need to add. There we go. Okay, we're good.
I need to be at least a farmer. At least one more time. Also, I want to be
What?
also 69 when we end the night.
Then I went to college and found mixed drinks such as vodka
Okay,
at
okay.
house parties, and you know what? The rest is history.
We don't wait for our 18th usually either. So, I mean, yeah, again, like people who, when they say give the age limit, it's more of like people preventing those kinds to buying alcohol. They will find ways to drink. Like, straight up, like people will ask like people who are older to buy alcohol for them. I've seen it like in Western when we were like I was hanging out with people with alcohol. It was,
Well, it's not just Western.
well, yes, I'm giving Western as an example because I've seen it. I'm not gonna assume like other people around just in case.
In high school, I had a friend come to a party that I was at, and literally he told me, he was like, he literally said to me that he was surprised that there was no alcohol at this party, because usually, regardless of whether or not the organizer of the party wants alcohol to be there, alcohol will end up at the party. And this was in high school.
Yep, that happens all the time at high school parties.
Yep.
And then normally the cops get called.
Yeah.
Dude,
My friends are nice.
Dude, my high school never got cops called on anybody like that. We were all, in a sense, I say quote unquote responsible in the terms of people are good at hiding alcohol until their age hits. What is supposed to
Never went to
show.
high school parties. I just know about this because of my sister.
I went to high
She
school
was in
parties.
high school.
That was organized by my friends.
Dude, there was a lot of like high school like I didn't even think like a lot of my high school mates were drinking until much later.
No one
I'm
really
responsible.
cares, at least in my area, no one really cared about whether or not you were drinking, as long as you weren't like driving or being stupid. Because most parents were, at least that I know of, didn't care. Because a lot of parents like are fine with introducing, like especially like family gatherings or special occasions like Christmas or whatnot, they're fine with you like trying alcohol
Yeah,
because they're with you. so like they don't care. But some people different. But
Yeah,
I don't know. My high school was
like that
mostly
at all.
drugs rather than alcohol, but that's a whole different thing.
My high school was actually responsible, and we were all good kids. All with, I would say, I don't want to say all, but most of us had decent grades. Because like we literally had a high school thing, at least my generation, where we called a group of people called the F team.
The F team.
Can you take a guess why they're called the F team?
I'm
I
guessing
mean, yeah, because they failed.
Yeah. Or were not the best of students, yes.
Wow. We definitely didn't have that, but
Oh,
we just
Yeah.
had rumors of who did not have enough credits to graduate.
Technically, I should not have ever graduated.
Well, did you not have enough credits?
No, I mean, this might come back to bite me in the butt in the long term in the future, but I've already admitted this on stream before. But I don't mind at this point because I kind of should have. But senior projects, we were required to do one, otherwise we wouldn't graduate. I never did it one.
Oh, yeah.
No.
That's surprising, but I mean, that's fine.
I
That's
mean,
on them.
Yeah, I mean, I never did one.
You still got a diploma. So...
I still got a diploma, so technically speaking, can't the school technically revoke your diploma?
Not really.
Can he not? Because I've seen some like universities with some like celebrities revoke them.
I mean, they can kick them out.
So it's not a
revoking of your. I don't know. I wouldn't think so, especially for not something stupid like that.
So,
I don't know what the rules are.
I guess in like really rare cases, it seems like they're able to, but
But that's mostly for,
popular
like,
enough that just because you didn't
cheating.
do the final project, that they'll take it away.
Yeah, it's mostly for like cheating situations.
Okay, so
Or like, I'm pretty sure what you were hearing about the celebrities were like all of those big bribe scandals that were going on a while ago.
possibly, yeah. Like, okay, does a high school have the power to take it away? Then is one I would like to know.
I guess would be no.
Because like high schools is definitely a lot less power to do that than your university does.
Well, my guess.
Well, also, it's a
considering
lot
you
of
already got the
It's a
diploma.
lot of
and
effort
you...
for a high school to take away somebody's diploma, right?
Yeah, they would have to go through like so many like loops and jumps and paperwork.
And technically speaking, because if they take away a high school diploma, that means the university diploma would have to be taken away at the same time because you're not allowed to be in the university for at least unless very special reasons without a high school diploma.
Actually, nothing states that you're not allowed to go to college without a high school diploma. It's just
most colleges require one.
Yeah.
Oh, really? There's like actually no law?
No, it's
What?
not a law. It's just universities themselves because most of them are considered private institutions.
I mean,
require it.
I would think Western would be would be also one that would require a high school diploma, right?
I mean, they
I mean,
do, but you
yeah.
already graduated. I don't
Yeah.
think they really care after that.
Yeah, that's true. Also, hi D. Yeah, we've been waiting here for like 6 minutes. I don't know what's going on. I just want to play
Talking
one.
about,
I just want to play
drinking
one.
and diplomas.
Yeah, I just want to play one more match of Farmer. I finally got Farmer, D. I finally got Farmer. And now we just want to play like one more match with him. I'm almost level 69 too,
There
so
we go.
there, Jesus. Yeah, so I'm definitely like done with season 1. Most likely I'll be done with this game after like when season 2 drops because I will only play for a little bit. I just wanted a farmer and I got my farm. Oh, come on.
Okay, so from the quick.
You're Raider, aren't you?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, did you
I wanted to be
Google
Raider.
I've googled this.
Alright, one more after this.
From-
Yep.
From my quick Google plunged
Knowledge.
on my phone.
Mhm.
Um,
Dude.
it
Oh,
seems
this
like
Mhm.
so schools do
game
have the right to revoke uh to revoke people's diplomas after
Mhm.
they've graduated.
Sammy.
Okay.
However,
Mhm.
it is mostly only likely that like the only time that they would likely revoke your degree is if you are found to have committed like academic misconduct to earn that degree. So you know how like you kind of sign this thing that says you're not going to cheat,
Yeah, so cheating or bribery.
right? So if you do things like cheating or bribing in order to graduate, and they find that out and they find that you've done it enough, they can and they will revoke your degree. However, some institutions won't. Institutions will like have like a limit, like they'll be like after so and so many years, if we find out that there was like issues, then like if it's past a certain like a statute of limitations basically,
Mhm.
if they figure out that you were cheating within so many years, they'll revoke it. If it's past that many years, they won't care anymore. But like, so I don't think for not doing the final project that you're gonna like, if they find out that you bribed someone so that you didn't have to do your final project, then they'd be like, okay, that's not good.
Oh yeah.
But I
No,
think
I
at this
never
point,
bribed.
I don't think that they're gonna do anything about it. I mean, they're the ones who let you graduate and gave you a diploma.
I never
Yeah,
bribed
that's
anyone.
on
I'll
them.
I'll go on record like the only thing I did was just not do it. That's it.
Yeah, like you didn't cheat on it. You didn't like that was on them.
Mhm. But yeah, no. To clarify with you, I am playing this game. I'll play at least season 2 when it comes out next week. But after that, I'll stop playing and play really when this new season's hit, because I want to try the new raid bosses and stuff. But yeah, I wouldn't really play much more after this because I played enough to a point where I'm like, kind of thing. Like, I've gotten my fair share of this game, to be honest. I've enjoyed my early days of this game. Newer days are a little bit harder to say okay for, I guess. Yeah, it's not your thing. It's not your thing. Yeah. I mean, again, I've enjoyed my time with this game for what it was worth.
I'm a Dragon Radar, don't you?
No, I actually don't. I just been finding people. Is that you, Will?
No.
Did you just use a sensu bean in front of me?
No.
No. I was talking to this person I just killed. He just used a sensu bean in front of me and then just... Okay.
Oh, take his ball.
I did.
Take his ball. Pick them all.
I dropped it.
Whoops.
He almost got away from me. I always just say that.
Oh,
I knew he went in
Not
that
quite.
cave.
sneaky.
Yep.
Sneak, sneak.
Sneak, 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 sneak.
Some of these cutscenes are interesting.
Mm-hmm. Again, I will want to play at least Farmer one more time. I also want to get 69 partially, but eh. You should have seen one of my matches. One of my matches, I actually, funny enough, I got like, one of my matches, I got super lucky with Frieza, that Yep.
Welcome to the stream where we lose track of our sentences.
Well, it's because someone keeps shooting missiles at me, and they're
I mean, it happens when nothing is also going on.
Right.
There's not many rockets.
I mean, earlier
because
we
there
were
was a
saying
sh-
I can't fucking speak English, and you also couldn't keep with one thought within the same sentence.
like here's the thing.
English is hard, man.
English is a language that
It
I've
is.
grown to hate sometimes.
I mean, we could all just adopt another language.
Just
Oh,
adopt
oh should we
another
just go
language.
with German? Janine, teach everyone in the United States German.
That is a what? Why everyone in the United States?
Cause
We'll just legislate that German is the new official language.
Just,
Oh, did you? Wait, did you guys
just
know
speak
that?
exclusively in German. It's fine.
Wait, are
Um,
we also abandoning the imperial system while we're at it?
yes.
Well, the United
It's
States
fine,
has
though.
no official language, you know.
Yep.
No,
Just-
actually, they did. Funny story. Before World War II, they were trying to decide what what America's official language was, and it was almost German. And then there was the whole Nazi thing, and the Americans were like, maybe let's not have German be our official language. So, if World War II hadn't been what it was, Americans would have been speaking German because they had a lot of German immigrants.
I mean, yeah, that's not surprising.
Although the colonies were primarily founded by the English people, right?
Yeah, but German, and then I think also, was it Italian? Were
Okay, someone
really
has
high
Dragon
in
Ball.
French.
I'll just have to fight
terms
them
of
later.
immigration.
Could be. I thought it was the French though, because
It might have been the French. I thought the Italian were high in terms of the colonies, and then the French were high in terms of like the territories, like getting
Oh,
the
look.
Louisiana purchase and all that.
I can't move.
I don't know. It also depends where you are, because Spanish is also pretty high speaking, but not as high.
Yeah, there's a lot of English people, English or Spanish people.
Flushes that face.
God dang it. I thought they were closer to B. They did literally the closest thing. God dang it. I thought it was like in B. That's my bad. That was straight up my bad. I was like, he baited, yeah. God dang
Well.
it.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, he did that. Oh well. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna... If I'm gonna go down fighting, I'll go down fighting.
Kill them all! Bring them down with you!
I'm not gonna win this one. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna go down fighting. Fight
Yeah,
me!
just kill as many as you can. That's what you do.
Stuff like that.
Kill them all!
Are you by yourself?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of how it
French
is.
Super. Cool. I got you.
He did. Congratulations, Will.
I hit you twice with my close range super.
Well, I mean, I got a couple of my stuff, what I wanted to do, done. So I was like, I got aqua color Frieza? Nani?
Not you.
Yeah, when you get to a certain level with Raider, you get a new color.
Oh, sweet. I could change my ugly color. Anyway, thank you for coming in, Fall. Again, like, this is just
I
me.
completed all 3 dailies in one freaking match.
I just wanted to play one more match as a farmer, and that was gonna be my time, basically.
Okay. Nice match.
We got a lot of new people coming in tonight.
Well, it's because it depends on the games. Would it be like
Mhm.
Super Mario Circuit or frickin'... Actually, no. Frickin' Super Mario Circuit. That game. Oh my god. Ginny, you should...
That was an interesting
the
time.
control.
Jenny, you should have came in earlier and just saw how Will, James, and Luigi and I were just struggling with that game.
It was very funny to watch.
I mean, I won.
Well, next time I guess Lissa just has to call me in earlier.
Or you could just come in earlier.
Yeah, but it
you know?
wasn't Nick kill time then.
That's also true.
You just have to come in.
Fine.
Just come in.
I don't know when you stream.
I've been streaming at the same time every single week. Without...
I haven't been here every single week.
I said it's always 8 p.m. Pacific time.
Well,
To
great.
be fair, there's times where you haven't been starting at 8.
Okay, now those are the times that just I have random stuff, but it's always 8 p.m. Pacific time unless it's specifically I say that either it has to be canceled or not. Or late.
I mean, last week I was going to join in. I looked and I saw your messages that you weren't going to be streaming.
What happened last week, actually? What was
I
that?
don't remember. I think you just said that. you
wait.
I don't know.
Oh, no, yeah, nope, yeah, that was a day that I could not afford to have stream.
See? Anyway. So it's not that I don't sometimes pay attention to what's going on. Also, I get the time so god awfully wrong, and then at some point I realize that it's like midnight or 4 a.m. Which is a bit late.
I mean,
I'm sorry.
I mean, midnight I usually is around either I end or I go till 2 or 4. 4 a.m. yes, it's pretty late. I do not plan to go back at 8 a.m. stream till 8 a.m. ever again.
Yeah, please don't, for my sake.
I mean, I'm not dragging you to the 8 a.m. stuff. I
know, but for some reason I end up dragged into the 8 a.m. stuff.
Sounds like people need 18-hour naps.
forget that.
18 hours is definitely not enough.
That is not
It
enough.
also sounds like people should just say no and go bed.
18 hours is a coma.
18 hours is a coma.
I've actually slept for. I've actually taken an 18-hour nap before.
That is
It is not a nap! We say that you're sleeping.
That is not a nap. That is straight up. I am almost dead feeling. That is not a nap. I will accept a very long sleep, but not a nap.
Very long sleep.
Okay, I've done like pretty much an all-day sleeping thing with occasional waking up because I'm just like straight up don't want to do anything else that day.
Be like,
I
wait,
also felt being lazy.
Yeah.
It's laziness. It's hibernation. It's 18 hours is not a nap.
it's calling a Master Chief there.
Master Chief sleeps for 4 years.
Yeah, 4 years.
I've slept for 24 hours before.
There we go. Yep. Yeah, you use the right word for that.
No longer
I
triggering.
don't want
me.
to try to nap like that.
What's the difference between a sleep and a nap? The length of time, those don't matter. You just took a sleep for 24 hours.
It's how you feel when you wake up.
They both do the same
I don't know. I
thing.
feel tired regardless.
Yeah. Especially if I wake up to my screaming alarm.
What's your screaming alarm? It would be like
It's your voice, Nick.
One alarm.
mean,
I have no
No.
alarms. I have no alarms.
You should have Lissa be your alarm and be like, "Wake up, Will! It's murder time."
That'd would be an
No,
interesting alarm.
I get to nap and sleep however long I want.
Yes, but we will always fight to say that whatever is longer than 2 hours is not a nap.
I don't know. I think 3 hours can be a nap.
I think you can do 3 hours.
3
I think
hours.
4
3 hours
hours
is
is
a nap.
pushing it.
4 hours is between a sleep and a nap.
4 hours is a gray area, and 5 hours should probably be sleep.
Mhm.
Okay, right? So 4 hours is either you went to bed too late, like way too late, or it's you overslept your nap,
I'm later.
right? Like it's in that gray area.
Honestly, yeah. I've had
I
both.
am the raider.
Yeah, so Will, no 24-hour nap, no 18-hour nap, no 17-hour nap, no 16-hour nap, no 15-hour nap. It is a freaking sleep.
Oh my god.
You take a 72-hour nap?
I will consider
Full
you
coma.
passed out and need to go to the hospital, dude.
But dude, if you take a 72-hour nap, I think we've got bigger problems than whether or not you call it a nap. I'm pretty sure you might die of dehydration at that point.
Literally. You need to be thrown into a freezer chamber.
You might not
He's
die,
barely
but it'd
dehydrated
definitely
before.
be not fun.
72 hours? That's like...
It would be pushing it, but it doesn't necessarily mean he would die.
Okay,
Just
well,
He just would be
okay,
too
some
weak then
alcoholic
to get
guy.
up afterwards.
Okay, listen,
That's
in your
true.
scientific mind, all right, how long of an actual continuous sleep does one need to do in order to potentially reach death?
I mean, just sleep long enough to where, yeah, you get dehydrated and your body starts essentially eating itself.
How long would that be? If you
And
say
then your organs shut down.
if you say 72 hours is not that long,
I
long
just
enough
killed
for
an
that.
old man.
I mean,
I just
it
literally
depends
human.
how healthy and strong you are. Like when your body goes under, because 72 hours is technically what's considered the golden window for like being dehydrated and not having water or food or anything. But that doesn't necessarily mean you'll die after 72 hours. Your body could potentially last longer. You just would no longer have the strength to get up and move and or wake up from unconsciousness. Like your body, like you would probably still remain unconscious. You would just be waiting for essentially your body to shut down.
I'm killing a child.
So would you say like a week of sleep, like literally 7 days sleep, would kill you?
I mean, you would die before then because you can't survive that long without water unless you're hooked up to an IV. But then
How long can you survive without water?
I think it was 3
Uh,
days.
I thought it was like 3 days is like the bare is like the minimum recommend, but you can go to like what 4 or 5 days, I think.
Again, it depends on the body and like how healthy you are or like your activity. Like if you're literally doing nothing, you might be able to conserve more water than if you're walking around.
Also heat.
Also heat, yeah.
If you covered yourself in
Sweating.
a blanket and everything, yeah.
What? No, I mean, like, if you're hotter, your body's gonna sweat.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like if
if
you
you're
cover yourself in
sweating,
like
you're
a
losing
long blanket,
fluids.
yeah. And also if you have a heater on and stuff like that.
I mean, it's just if you're sweating. If you're sweating at all, you're losing fluids, which there goes your water.
Wait, can the farmer use the shotgun?
Yep.
I love the fact that I can Google how long you sleep before you die, and all of the results that I'm getting are, can you die from lack of sleep?
That should be pretty obvious. Like I
This
think
is like the opposite of... Actually, they're not totally sure, but this is the opposite from what I want.
no, like
Well, it's because we're still not totally sure what the function of sleep is. We think it is a way for the body and the brain to kind of like detoxify itself, but we're not entirely sure of the mechanisms.
Like here's the thing about like the sleep is like technically speaking, can't you like if you do everything normally and just don't sleep, you can technically not sleep for like 20 days, I think. You just will start really killing your mind and mindset and everything.
Well, also your motor control functions would
Mhm.
start to go. You'll start to probably hallucinate or be confused. Like there's a lot of things that go
Mood
along with
swings,
just
yeah, mood swings and stuff like that too.
forgetfulness, like short-term memory issues.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a lot of things that go wrong with lack of sleep.
Yeah, but you can last longer without sleep versus lasting longer without like hydration.
No, yes. You can last a long time without like a lot of things except for hydration.
Okay, so I can't find anything on. Literally, Google is only giving me the opposite of. Except
You
for
can
one
try
article.
Googling how much sleep is too much.
Yeah. Oh, that might be
One
it.
Google thing or result I found said that according to one one site claims that there was a study that supposedly sleeping more than 68 hours a day will increase your risk of early death by 41%.
More than what?
60 hours a day, I think.
No, 6 to 8 hours a day.
Oh, I
Like
was like
sleeping more than 8 hours.
68 hours in a day. What?
Like sleeping, it claims that sleeping more than 8 hours a day will increase risk of early death by cardiovascular problems by 41%.
Interesting. Considering 8 hours is the recommended.
Yeah, well, it says like sleeping more than that is bad, supposedly. But everyone's body's a little different, so. Like if you're sleeping because like you're just actually tired, that's probably, not a bad thing. But if you're sleeping because there's, nothing else to do, then it's probably bad. Oh god, those eyes still scare me.
My eyes. They're good.
The eyes.
So, yeah, I can't. Well, while how much sleep is too much sleep did get me closer to what I wanted, it still just says, like, based off of, like, on average, how much sleep are you getting? Rather than, like, how long can you stay asleep before you die?
Ouch.
Yeah, that was a rough one for you, Will.
And it was.
Farmer John.
Farmer John. I have never lost a match with Farmer.
You
Too
just
OP.
got the farmer.
That's why I never lost a match with him.
You will eventually.
Maybe if I switch out of him, though. Will you ever know? Ah, never 69. Oh, maybe season 2 I'll have 69. Well, that's it. I'm done.
Time for me to go to take a 2-week nap.
Life is complete.
Oh, I am gonna tell Mike to shake you out of your bed if you don't respond in the next 24 hours.
I'll just go into a hibernation station.
There is no hibernation station ever. Is there actually a hibernation station?
I have no idea.
Lissa?
What?
Is there a hibernation station or something?
Station?
Yeah, hibernation station.
The hospital when they induce a coma. But that's not as I don't think that's what you're asking about.
Nope, I am not. I am not asking about that. All right, well,
Then
use
no.
your season 1 tickets because we're not going to be doing much anymore.
Oh, I just closed the game out.
Well, you got 3 days.
I just gotta open it back. I'm going back in.
Let's see if I can get any other good characters. That literally gave me nothing, and Android 18 was there. Android 16 is just way too big for his portrait.
Oh yeah, he stood up all the way. He'd be off the top of the screen.
That's true.
He is too big.
Let's nap for 30 seconds.
Nap for 30 seconds, that's fine. That's like called a power. That's called a second nap. Okay, it's quickly like when they say power naps, like they're supposed to like 10 minutes. They never work for me.
Power nap for me has to be more than.
Well, I
4
think it's
hours.
supposed to depend. I mean, technically, I think it's supposed to depend on how easy you're able to fall asleep. Air quote, how easy you're able to enter REM state. And obviously, everyone's different. So if you don't enter that state, or like right before it, then obviously a power nap's not gonna work for you. Or like 10 minutes, you would need longer.
Well, the thing is like getting into sleep is definitely different on the nights or days. Like I cannot exactly go to sleep easily in certain occasions and whatnot. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, well, it depends. I mean, I think the average amount of time it takes someone to like actually fall asleep is about 30 minutes to an hour.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, it depends on the person.
Sometimes
And
I
then
get,
obviously, like, if you're like anxious or like thinking a lot, then that will slow things down.
I mean, I can fall asleep within like a minute or two to like an hour or two. Like it varies depending on the night for me.
Do you guys also just like tell yourself stories in your head as you go to like try to fall asleep?
I legit try to
Just
stop doing
daydream?
that. Yeah,
Yeah,
I try to
I do love
stop doing
daydreaming.
that in order to like, you know, make sure I don't like keep staying up or whatnot.
Yeah, thinking about like real life problems.
Yeah,
That keeps you up at night.
no, exactly.
Or that time you embarrass yourself in 3rd grade and haunts you for the rest of your life.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
god.
Stop. No, the cringes. I do that all the time with a lot of my thoughts. It's like there's stuff I wish I never did because it's just so embarrassing. So
Perfect.
There'll be times where I'll just like randomly remember a really embarrassing thing that happened like when I was younger, and I'll be like, oh god, now I'm gonna be thinking about that for several days. It's gonna be awful.
Yeah.
Like second guessing all of your life choices, because then you start remembering everything that you did wrong.
God.
yeah, no, it was straight up like oh, I wish there was a device that literally makes you forget certain memories. Just straight up. Just force you to forget. It's not just like any random memories like you do at any time. It's just like straight up, but you're like, can I just remember this moment and then instantly forget about it? Never think about it ever again.
Well, you can become not a neurosurgeon, but you can study the brain. You become a brain expert and find out all the neural pathways and
You
how
mean a
memories are
neurologist?
stored. What?
No, it's not. You mean a
Neurologist.
neurologist?
Yeah, neurologist.
I mean, Lissa, you're literally the closest person to become a neurologist in our group.
That
Actually,
is a lie. I am nowhere near a neurologist standard.
no, that's what I'm saying. I mean, in our group specifically, you're literally the closest person. But then again, I think Jamie is also a biologist too, so...
Jamie was biochem.
Is she more of a closer to that, or I don't know. I don't
know like what she preferred when she was studying because we didn't see her a lot. But biochem is a really hard, awful major.
all I know is
Just I gotta get reestablished with one.
oh, that's fun.
God. I do love the fact that Nick is trying to figure out who would be a neurologist amongst our friend group.
I mean, who's the closest to be a neurologist? Like, actually, would it be Lissa, or would it be Jamie, or would it be you, Janine?
I don't know. I almost want to vote Jamie because I did not care for any of that portion of my biology. I told you before, Nick, I'm more closer to being a mortician than anything.
That's actually very scary to think about.
I
to be
do love
honest.
that image, though.
I did think about it. I did think about going into being a mortician. And then I realized I don't really know. Dissections maybe, but not the whole, like, after that.
If you enjoy murder and you're also a mortician, is that a conflict of interest?
I don't know. Don't you think it's more like keeping business alive?
Or dead?
If you're a crime scene investigator, or like someone who performs the autopsies on murder cases, and you're also a murderer, then maybe that would be interesting.
So wait, are you
Conflict
saying
of
that you
interest.
would? So what would like? There's a chance that you could be like a murderer. You murdered someone, but then you become like the mortician, where a detective comes in and it's like, okay, give me an autopsy report on this murder, and it's the exact person you murdered, and it just be like,
No.
let me do this stuff.
No, morticians do not do autopsies.
Okay, whoever does the autopsy, I don't know who the dudes are. Dudes do that.
It's- I don't know the specific name, but they're literally like their whole job is just doing autopsies.
To be fair though, I would Huh? What, James?
That would be the job of a coroner. I guess.
Yeah,
Coroner,
yeah,
probably.
I would honestly like. I think that's one of the hardest jobs to really get into, because you would have to see dead bodies on a regular basis, and
Well,
actually,
not only that, but if you're a crime scene, then you have to see mutilated dead bodies on a regular basis.
and yeah, that's why I
You
say
have to specifically, you're trying to find the exact cause of death, whether it be this bullet wound or all of these laceration marks.
that's why I'm like, I feel like that's one of the hardest jobs to ever get into, because you have to have a really strong mentality.
Pathologist.
Pathologist, yes, thank you, D. I'm like, like there are some jobs that are hard in terms of like just learning and difficulty and how to get to them, like lawyers and stuff like that. But then there's other jobs like that where it's like, I wouldn't say it's exactly hard, quote unquote, to get into. It's just more of like, can you really stomach all those kind of like bodies?
Well, again, it just depends. I mean, it's the same with like the crime scene investigators where they like see all the blood splatter and brain matter everywhere and like the body laid out in the whatever position it was in.
Is there a pathologist simulator?
Maybe?
There's
Okay.
a surgery simulator.
Yeah, no, like look, Lissa, you
Similar.
like Lissa, you laugh at that, but nowadays there's so many quote unquote simulator ones that are both serious and not serious. And it's just like, is there a pathologist one where they can make a game where you have to you look at all these dead bodies and you just see which ones are actually how you judge them and stuff like that, and just be like, if that's an actual game, I have multiple questions. But then again, these are also
There are some crime games where
But-
you're not the one doing the dissection, but you're the one studying bodies and finding like the cause of death.
See, I thought you were about to say that there are some games where you are the body that gets. I was about to be very concerned. But
You are the body on the operation table.
I mean, though, there's like a lot of things in like the gaming industry that I have multiple questions of why people do this. Heck, I see literally every single Steam I look at down to see like what good hit game I could maybe consider getting.
There is a game where you are literally a lawnmower and you are cutting grass and that is the entirety of the game.
Oh, Lissa, that is not one of the that game. I consider that either therapeutic or just like straight up people just want to be some fun. That is not the
Yeah, but how random is that? Like,
I
talk
mean,
about random games.
you could say like Power Wash Simulator.
I mean, it's the same thing. It's in the same category. It's so random.
I mean, have you tried it?
No, and I know it's therapeutic, but it's so random. Like, who thought about that? Who sat down one day and be like, you know what this world needs? Power washing simulator.
Okay. Think about the power washing. When you watch power washing videos, like
Which I don't.
you.
I love that Nick is feeling like he has to defend it right now.
Well, I'm just trying to explain to Lissa what people thought about it. It's like when people watched, because I've watched some not therapeutic, blah. I've watched some power wash stuff, and it looks really nice. And I actually tried the game too, and it was like, it's nice, but my attention span to the game and how much detail you have to go through, it's not a game for me.
No, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the game. I agree, it can be therapeutic. I'm just saying, like, who in their right mind sat down at the discussion table trying to figure out what the next big game they were gonna make was and said, I got this.
Okay, to be fair, Lissa, I would rather
Because
take.
Nick, I've done real life power washing and I hate it. It's
Okay.
not therapeutic at
Okay.
all.
I mean,
It's
that's
so
that's
stressful.
doing it, but yeah. But no, here's the thing. I would rather take any power washing or any lawn simulators, amount of how many sequels they ever make of those, rather than games that they make some of the most weirdest things like Adolf Hitler sex dungeons. I'm not joking.
I'm
by
sorry,
the way.
what?
What kind of games are you looking for?
I look on the Steam.
What the heck?
No.
What are you? What do you have to type in to get some? I don't want to know actually.
That's
Don't tell me.
recommendation.
No.
You don't have to look for these.
No,
like,
James is
top-
with me with this. They're straight up on the Steam homepage, on the new and trending.
Yeah, it's on the trending page.
There's literally,
Oh,
there's
I
literally
forgot.
a new game. I just saw this right before I started streaming, a Hitler BDSM game, and I'm just like,
I
why?
have so many questions that I don't want the answer to.
Don't. Yeah,
I'm now scared to open up Steam.
Oh my god.
dude, this is just like how Steam is. I see some of the weirdest games on it, and if it's like power washing or lawn mowing, I honestly take that wholeheartedly rather than seeing some of these crap games I see on Steam. Okay? I would take
Okay.
some of the most boring games where it's literally a walking simulator where you walk from one end to another. Desert Bus would technically be a little bit more funny than freaking Hitler things.
Desert.
I mean, the Hitler thing threw me off. It shouldn't have,
Right?
but it kind of did. The BDSM thing, not so much. Like, there's a lot of kinky games out there,
Mhm.
but the fact that it was specifically Hitler.
Right? Like,
Oh, I'm interested now to like to read the description.
Oh, that's just like I looked at it really briefly, just look at the pictures, and I'm just like, this is a game. Some
Seriously.
people spent time to literally make the game, literally put it on Steam because you have to put like the Steam games and you have to pay a fine for it. Put it on there, and people bought it to review it. I'm just like,
I mean, yeah, people will buy anything.
yeah, like I've seen Markiplier play some of the worst review games of all time, and even those make some sense to me. This one doesn't.
Oh
I
man,
feel
I
like
need to go
to wash
searching
my
for it,
Steam
but I
account
bet
now.
you there is also a Stalin one or some sort of a game, erotic game with both Stalin and Hitler.
Oh yeah, no, I
really
think I've
don't
already
know
seen
how
that
this
before.
makes me feel.
Yeah, but like you wonder, like, are these people just memeing really, like, just memeing, like, or are they like?
Is this something they're passionate about? Is that what you're
Okay,
trying
I
to
mean,
say?
I've seen so many erotica games.
Like,
Cool.
I hope it's a joke.
Yeah, I see so many erotica games, and this one just like takes the what WTF to a new level.
I don't know. I can think of some more erotic games that I'm like, why?
Okay, like
Why?
Like I see like errata games every once in a while, and I'm like, okay, fine. I get my daily look on Steam page and look at the first page of porn on my Steam, but some of the games like that one, like I sometimes don't even wish they ever existed.
Yeah, like I
I
wonder
mean,
if the Steam algorithm works.
they really shouldn't.
Like really, it's just straight up questioning a lot of cases. But yeah, that's my
What was
defense
the
on
topic?
yeah, that's my defense on Power Wash. That I will take that any day.
Or your defense is the Adolf Hitler sex dungeon.
I'll take that with a lot of other games I've seen on Steam, on the internet, on anything, platform-wise. I'll take Power Wash Simulator on than freaking like all those like those specific kinds of weird games that question why in the world would anyone make this, even if it is for a meme.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a
Questioning
maybe
a
we don't
lot
want
of
to know the answer
things.
Yeah, some things I just
Question
don't want to know.
everything.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to wash my Steam account now.
You need to bleach your Steam account.
Oh god, watch some Bleach. That'll wash it.
There is a Bleach game that I'm staring at right now. It's Bleach Brave Souls, but I'm scared to even freaking download games now.
Do it. That will make Grace happy.
I'm terrified to download any game because of what you just said.
I don't know what
Would be
Adolf
scared.
Hitler's sex dungeon thing. You've terrified me to download games.
Well, as long as you don't go looking for it, you probably won't see it.
Yeah, you will never see it.
Yeah, don't
You know
specifically
how
type
many
it
how many
in.
of those games come across my freaking thing and it's being recommended to me when I don't even have that thing set? I even have it set to block and it still comes across for me.
It's because the Steam algorithm is either they're new, so they're technically not part of the algorithm yet, or Steam's stuff is not that great.
It's annoying. It's like no, I have this stuff blocked. No, I don't want this. Oh, yeah.
What, you want to see this adult game in your library? Are you sure?
I don't want these adult games tainting my account. Because if my daughter comes over here, I don't need her seeing that shit all over my laptop.
I mean,
And then
fair.
Took their turn and questioned it and asked me, "What game is this?" Or her accidentally click on it and realize, "Oh, that's what that is."
Just like how you left your niece with your phone and deleted one of this server's channels.
That was the poor choice of where I put my phone.
Yeah, that luckily did not delete anything important. Justin was always like, Justin brought that up, and we were like, "What happened to this?" And I looked at not autopsy report. I mean, technically,
Yeah,
it could
we were gonna get down to this. We had to find the killer.
I looked it up, and it was just like the audit report, and it said legit Will deleted it. And it's like, Will, why did you delete this? It's like, I left my phone with my niece.
I left my phone, and once I got up to go use the restroom, did not realize that I had left my phone right there. My niece was out right in that area of the living room at my sister's, and lo and behold, she grabs it and freaking starts messing with it.
If it deleted Justin's channel, I'm pretty sure he would have been very upset.
Oh, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Or any of like the other channels, like the Nick's Words of Wisdom, we would have lost all the quotes.
I was so glad she didn't do this. I didn't even know she deleted it until you said something.
Yeah. We were lucky that nothing.
I wouldn't have known.
We were lucky that nothing important that day was deleted. The fan art channel that Justin worked so hard in filling up.
Yeah, I
Nothing
wrote a note.
important.
Nothing important.
Honestly, I know that Justin puts a lot of effort into that. I completely forget that it exists.
Okay, to be fair, I also put some stuff in there.
There's a lot of channels I forget to say.
I
keep forgetting that the Will waiting room still exists.
I know. We haven't used that in like literally 2 years. 3 years actually.
Oh, Digimon is in there.
Used to be in there. I think we got rid of that.
You had a Digimon thing that was in there.
Oh, actually, Digimon is still there. I think it's offline permanently.
I'm not even going to test that.
The first message in like literally 3 years.
Yeah, it would be, but I'm not testing it.
Yeah. Yeah, the only channel I really actively post now is like really the meme channel. And I always look at that. I mean, there are some actually funny memes that we ever had in there, and then all that.
I still spam every once in a while on the blackjack.
I muted that channel a long time ago. Okay.
I've ignored that. I've basically ignored everything except for our main chat.
I basically have Discord mute all the time. Just skim what's going on.
What, Janine? You cannot just mute the Nick Words of Wisdom channel. You have to watch that. No, you have to. You have to read that because it has some great quotes on there.
It muted.
Gotta be absorbed in it.
You gotta read some of the famous
muted.
quotes that we've ever said on and off stream.
I've got it muted.
Yeah, it's muted just like every time I join the server, I basically
There's
immediately
a
turn
lot
it
that I
away.
got. There's a few that I got muted. The only
Say
ones
what's
I
new.
don't have muted is the special chat and Poker Core.
Well, basically, I don't want.
And I keep
Like,
still
every
getting
time-
blamed for whatever Poker Core goes down.
Yes.
Basically, I don't want like strangers tagging me in everyone. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, I do that all the time too. Like, certain channels I do actively check everything. Other channels I just I mute all notifications except mention. And then very other channels I'll basically be like, well, you're not adding me, you're not adding anything. I'm ignoring this completely, and I don't care.
And also, like some Discords have like 30 different channels, and I don't need like I don't need to hear the to do every time someone posts in any like of the bajillion channels across.
I think we have like 40 channels in this server.
I don't think we've got 40. That can't be.
Hold on. Let me think. 1, 2, 3, 4,
October
5,
16th.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33 are visible publicly. Then we got 4 random ones, which is 37. And if you really want to count other channels, I mean, technically each call has its own channel as well, which is makes it more than 40.
I just noticed October 16th of last year, you pinged me in the DMs 25 times in a row.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
All for freaking breakers.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
I should just mute the DM for you.
I have your number, so I could just do that.
Oh yeah, damn it.
And even if you block me on that, I can just have Mike be like, "Hey Mike, can you call Will a couple times?"
I can't do the ignore because then you'll do that, and if I have Mike ignored, then he'll just start thinking something's wrong. then he'll just start rushing over here, and then it's like, God damn it.
I have Mike. I can use him for power.
I'm using it for evil.
Hey, I've told this on stream. I will use you guys for my greater needs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Greater needs.
My greater needs are better than your needs.
Is that why they're called greater?
Yes.
Well, what if I just ignore your needs and I just sleep?
Exactly. Ignore your needs for my own. Perfect.
Then I bother you because I know where you live.
No. Okay.
Okay, I have a question. Why do we have a who said what quote as well as a quote channel?
Okay,
there
who's
was
it was the game show
the-
thing?
Oh, okay.
It's still there.
Yeah, it's archived in the sense. I can't really exactly archive it. Well, I could archive it by posting it somewhere else per se. I could start cleaning up, but some channels are just like I want to keep because of just like how things are.
No, it's fine. I was just confused because I was like, why do we have two places for quotes? Nick, I don't think you say that many weird things.
Oh no, most of that wasn't like, well, okay, some of it was mine, a lot of it was other people's. Even some of it was Lissa's and yours.
Really?
I'm pretty sure that we picked some of your quotes.
Okay, now I actually have to go
didn't-
through it.
I didn't pick any quotes because every time there was quotes that were picked, there were ones that I was going to pick, so I went, well, nope, forget it. And I kind of just flipped my phone in the air and went, nope, I'm done.
Yeah, because I think I picked some of like Lissa's quotes where we were like, what was like, she was getting nothing but porn because of Jackbox. You remember that, Lissa?
Really?
What? What'd you say, Lissa?
Oh, sorry. I'm looking at myself.
Do you even remember that quote that you said like, you get nothing but porn?
Me?
Yeah, you said
Yes, I do. Because that was an awful session for me.
that. I don't remember.
I remember it very well, unfortunately.
I don't remember what pick for Janine. I know I picked a couple stuff for
Here-
Janine.
I found one. One was me just roasting Matt.
Oh yeah. Oh, there's another quote I think was suggested by Emoto was, "I can't imagine you as an adult."
Yeah. Those are fun.
I had to also
All of
pick a
my
few ones
quotes
on
are
my
either
own.
interesting sayings
Alright,
or
that's
they're
12.
roasting Nicola.
Right?
14
I do
more
appreciate
days
how
and I
much
turn
you roast me.
31.
Technically, I could dissect you, but that involves you being dead, says Lissa from October 14th, 2018.
Oh my god.
That's perfect. It fits with our autopsies.
Oh my god.
looking at the frequency of posts and how sometimes they're like months apart.
Yeah.
Reminds me of the fact that like I often forget to like actually record
Yeah.
anything of note.
We all also forget to write it down, even though we should. Moto used to be our designated quote catcher.
She doesn't join our streams anymore. It's so sad.
Oh, it's just busy.
She just chooses not to. I'm so upset.
She's got a life.
Yeah.
Like the rest of us.
You're saying I don't have a life because that's totally true.
What is life?
Yeah.
Indeed, what is life?
What is
My
life?
life is just nothing but pain and misery.
Pain.
Oh, seriously.
Yeah, Will, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you have to have Will in your life. Fudge.
Will
Well,
in your light.
Nick in your life, and that causes too much pain.
I am literally like in constant pain 24/7.
Not my fault.
Blame it on Nick.
It's pretty much the
always
doctor's
Nick's
fault
fault.
for not paying attention and listening to what we keep telling them. And if they had listened, we could have easily nipped this in the butt a long time ago.
I'll nip you in the butt.
What's that even mean?
No, thank you.
Don't know.
Nick, you can't just return whatever someone's saying the same thing. It doesn't have that same content.
Yeah, I can.
Oh my god.
I don't know if you've heard of thunderclap headaches.
I'll thunderclap your headache.
Oh.
Yeah,
I got okay. I think that's a good time to say we should all go to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
yeah, go to
I'm
bed.
done
diving
for
into
the night
bad.
now. I'm done for the night now.
Time to clap. All right. Well, I will do my
But
break.
it's just, I'll just say this: there's no build up. It's just massive pain, just right off the bat. No build up.
Oof.
Yeah. Anyway, there are people. There's my Discord. Take care, everyone. I will raid Adrenaline.
Some cards that I can't get undone from it.
I'll raid Adrenaline because he's still streaming at this late. Yeah, thank you so much for lurking and all that stuff. I hope you enjoy Hogwarts. Thank you for joining in my accomplishment of the night of getting Farmer. We will come back.
Anybody want to turn 31 for me
Janine,
in 14 days?
What? What?
Janine volunteers. I volunteer her. Okay, too late.
What am I doing?
Yep, there you go.
Somebody's got to turn 31 for me in 14 days. I don't want to be 31.
Sure, why not?
Quicker death for me.
That was not where I thought was process was going.
Dark humor.
It's bad enough my daughter's already 11.
She's getting old.
So are we.
She's getting tall, for crying out loud.
Another day older.
But
Taller than her mother.
Wait, I just turned 27, and now I'm turning 20. Fudge, and now I'm turning 31. All right.
Yep.
Time moves by fast, guys.
Oh, I
One
forgot.
is
I
new
forgot you just turned
28.
27.
I did too. I literally forgot.
I actually legit forgot too. I was just like, Janine. It's like I was like, Janine,
Are
how?
you guys? That's the whole reason we got
Just
together.
Skipping over 3 years and just hitting straight to the into
No,
the 30s.
no. Like the thing is, it's like I straight up like, yeah, I remember the party, but all I remember was us hanging out and having fun. And yes, there were some cakes, but it was just like, Janine, you got older.
You know, it was just cakes and presents and saying happy birthday. You know, nothing major.
Did we sing happy birthday?
I don't remember
Wait,
saying
I got
happy
derailed.
birthday. Did we sing happy birthday?
I'm
pretty sure some of us
just
sang
getting
happy
that
birthday.
old that y'all are losing your memories now.
I have ADHD. I take that as my excuse.
There is so much stuff going on.
If y'all are getting that old, dude, you're losing your memories, then I feel like there's something massively
Okay,
wrong.
anyway.
Okay,
Look,
half
guys,
of
I'm
ADHD and the other
Talk to you guys
half.
later.
Alright, see you guys later. We're waiting Adrenaline. Have everyone have a good night.
If y'all are losing your memories, then there's
Bye.
something massively
Everyone
wrong.
have a good night. We're rating out Adrenaline. Take care, D. Take care, everyone. Everyone lurking. Everyone, bye. I'll see you guys on the live stream. I'll be mine or someone else's.
Bye. As I die coughing.
What a way to end.
That was chaotic. Anyway, good night, guys.
Good night.
Maybe I'll see you
Everybody.
tomorrow for D&D.
Yep,
Yeah.
D.
Hey, my show is back.
Yep,
Also,
it'll actually come back.
Message me when you'd have time to like hang out or do
All right.
something.
Hold on, wait.
Yes,
I need
definitely.
to just quickly end, and there we go.